Hi guys, so this is the Hyundai Santa Fe, and the car that you're looking at here, this is the 2.4 liter premium model, priced at about 189,000 ringgit. So I think a few months back I have done a walk around of this car, but that was in the dark. So right now I've got like bright, shiny daylight to show you. There are four variants of the Santa Fe. Okay, there is the 169,000 ringgit 2.4 liter model. This premium model costs 20,000 extra, and then if you and the 2.4 liter models are front wheel drive only. You step up to the diesel model, starts at 191,000 ringgit. And once again, you step up to the premium model, it's another 20,000 ringgit on top of it. So it maxes out at 211,000 ringgit. Okay, easy to get, right? Two trim levels, each in turn available with both engines, 2.4 front wheel drive or 2.2 diesel all wheel drive. Sensible option to me because the 2.4 liter model here, it's the familiar Theta 2 engine, port injection, about 170 over horsepower, so not particularly mind-blowing figures, but enough to move the Santa Fe along. All right, of course, if you really want strong performance, the diesel is the one to go for, with more than 400 over Newton meters of torque. That variant comes only with all-wheel drive, and I think that is the responsible powertrain specification. So here, this Santa Fe, as you can see, if you ask me, the Santa Fe has always been a very strong product from Hyundai. Okay, this one here is, well, pardon the mess that we have made on the body with the mud, but this has always been this particular generation. I would say is a very upmarket looking car, and it really majors on presence. This car has just so much presence. I mean, look at this front end. Okay, interestingly, now this being the premium model, it gets LED main headlamp beams. So these are the headlamps. The headlamps are here. These here you see here, these are the daytime running lights. Okay, so yeah, I mean, at first glance, you may think that these are the main beams, these are the fog lamps. No, here you have the main headlamp beams. You have the signal light here, and you have the LED daytime running lights here. So you see here, there's also like a little side vent here. This is aerodynamically functional because if you come over to the back, you can see the air actually come out from these vents here. Okay, so we look at the rest of the front end. Yep, so you got a really nice looking grille here, and yeah, so presence, this thing has tons of it. And recently I've just reviewed the Mazda CX-8. The CX-8, okay, compared to the Santa Fe, the CX-8 is a longer car, but somehow the Santa Fe, right, when you look at it, you know, and when you don't park the car side by side, you just look at it, you get the impression that this actually is the bigger car, which it isn't. It is wider than the CX-8, but lengthwise it is about at least 10-20 centimeters shorter than the CX-8. Okay, so you come see here from the side, yep, very upright, very chunky, very muscular profile. This car, it really has see, it looks like it has a bit of an American influence to its design. Very big on presence. So here we come to the back. All right. Now once again, you see the reverse light and the signals are mounted on the bumper. The tail lights and the brake lights are mounted here at the top. Okay. You got a reverse camera here. He's got a reverse camera. And let me just open the boot. So it's a proper 7-seater here, and let me just put this aside. So very thoughtful. Okay, you can see here this strap here, which you use to pull the seat, to release the seat. It even has a little Velcro here so that, you know, it doesn't move about. Okay, so you just pull this. to drop. All right, and of course here you have a carpet, piece of carpet here, and look under the carpet. This has a sort of like this surface. It's an anti-slip surface, so it doesn't. This carpet doesn't slide about when you put things here. So under here, this hidden compartment, nice, very neat. Here is the jack of the car. You've got the warning triangle here, and this neat stowaway slot for the tonneau cover. You see, it is properly slotted here. What's this? Okay, so here is another anchor for you to hook a net. All right, now if you see here, you can actually, if you want to choose to deploy the tonneau cover, you can choose to deploy it in two positions. So you have this slot here that will enable the middle row seats to enjoy a bit more recline. Same here, you see here, so you can see this one has it has two slots here to park to slot away the tonneau cover. And over here, so you've got a 12-volt socket here, and you have remote folding of the middle row seats. So this is brilliant. Okay, a lot of room here, and the joining of the floor is pretty flat. It's pretty seamless. So it does rise up a bit, but it's seamless. So you can load big bulky items without too much of a step. Now, let's close this and push the seats back up. So you come from the driver's side. I'll just fold these seats back up again. And now let's talk about this in the context of being a 5-seater first lah. So right now, as I'm seated here in the middle row, of course with the seat, these seats are forward and backward adjustable. Okay, so of course I'm maxing the seat capacity, the room available. So I've got fantastic leg room here, and good recline angle. All right, good thigh support, excellent thigh support. I can adjust my recline. So if I were to go on a long distance trip, I can fully recline myself by quite a fair bit. Okay, this is as far as it goes. Let me just show you here. This is the armrest. Well, just two simple molded cup holders here, nothing much. Okay, right. So one thing, when you fold the seats back up after putting them down, you actually have to take another step to really push them back to a proper seating position. From here, right, so you can see this is you've got two USB ports here. Okay, two USB ports here. The slot here is obviously designed for them to decide, you know, depending on market, either to put a 12-volt socket or a USB port. That to me is fine. And the thoughtful thing is they've designed this this slot here for you to just put your mobile phone down like this. And this surface here it has a rubberized feel to it. So your things don't slide about so easily. And of course, if you want to use this as a chauffeur-driven vehicle, you can, because you can push these controls here, allow you to push this, adjust this, the front passenger seat. Okay. Now we need to go back and deploy the rear, pull up the rear seats first. Now here is one thing about this carpet again. Now, as you can see, check this sticker out. This definitely came from the factory with all the Korean wording. But then the thing is that when you want to fold this up as a 7-seater, yeah, this becomes a bit less neat than you would desire. Okay, so pull this up. All right, close this. Hi, Bobby. Say hi to Bobby. Okay, bro. See you there. Now, how are we going to go into the third row seat? Come. So I spent a good 5 minutes just now, right, looking, hey, where's the strap to get in? So this one, if I were to pull this lever, this cannot be the proper way to access the third row. This is utterly, this is just tak boleh, man. You can't go in like this, okay? This is not sightly at all. So I spent a good 5 minutes looking for like another latch, button or strap to pull to slide the seat forward. I couldn't. Then I went to the passenger side. See this button here? So there's this one button here, and there's another button at the top here. All right, they actually both do the same thing. Voila. So climb in. Now here, remember that this middle row seat here was already pushed as furthest back already, you know. So getting in and out from that opening was good, but it was of course not as easy as it was with the Mazda CX-8 I experienced earlier, because the CX-8 has a significant wheelbase advantage over the Santa Fe here, and you know, as a result it has a longer rear door, so it makes getting in and out a lot easier. But of course, that being said, third row seats as usual, no thigh support to speak of, but leg room is pretty respectable considering how these seats are adjusted to its, you know, furthest back position. Now let me just quickly go forward. Now I've adjusted the front seat, these middle row seats, to give still the front passenger about maybe 10 inches of leg room. And now here at the back, I'm doing pretty okay with regards to space. Okay, so in fact, right here, right, if I decide to feel a bit cheeky, somebody sitting at the front, I can even do this. You got cup holders here, right? You got cup holders here, and yep. So it's good. Over this side, there's a storage tray here. Not symmetrical for reasons I do not particularly understand, but really nothing to complain. And as you can see here, these are vents to blow cool air to the back of the cabin. You don't get roof-mounted blowers, unfortunately, but at least you have these floor blowers here. It promotes some circulation for the air at the back here. Okay, and you should check out the roof lining. This is fantastic material. I absolutely love this, man. It looks like a jeans kind of material, and it looks really top notch. I've never seen this used for the headlining of a car, and I think it is absolutely terrific. So right now, okay, the seats adjusted back, okay. So let's say like right now I'm seated here, I want to get down. I can choose to press this, or there is this strap here which I can pull that does the same thing. So Hyundai, they have really thought about the getting in and out of the car, of this car here. We come to the front. Okay, so let me just start the engine first. Hot here. You see the design of this cabin. You can see here there's this, okay, it's not meeting so accurate here, but that's fine. But the overall design, it's nice. I like how they designed this to flow this way, so it gives a more encapsulating feel for the front occupants. It is a nice design with a lot of curves, tasteful application of metal inserts. Okay, these are bits of hard plastic, not the most expensive stuff you'll find, but decent, looks hard wearing. This is soft touch, okay, with stitching here, so it's all nice. It looks pretty well put together, and yeah, so you got a nice touch screen here. This is a factory fitted touch screen, so pretty good response. Okay, certainly nothing to complain about. And let me just show you the reverse camera. Putting the gear on reverse. So it's only got a reverse camera, right? Clarity is alright, not very high res, but decent. Okay, so I can put my phone here. This is a wireless charging tray. Yeah, so it detects that. So you see, phone is being charged. It automatically detects. Oh, then there's this button. Is this a button? No, it's not a button. Okay, so got a USB port here. Second USB port, 12-volt socket. Nice. So this space here, see the whole utilization of space along this area is just fantastic. And I think in recent years, Hyundai have done very well with their packaging, their interior packaging. Right, all this area, this whole area can be very well used for storage solutions. Okay, so open inside. Okay, you've got this this removable tray here, and underneath here a very deep center console box. So remember that they already provided two USB sockets, USB ports at the back, so you don't really need any USB ports from inside here. Okay, and here even this area above the glove box, this is not just a gap, this is actually rubberized. So whatever things that you put inside there, see, whatever things that you put inside here, it doesn't slide about so easily. Got a glove box here, alright, and what else? See, dual zone climate control, nice. Okay, usage of materials is a mix between really premium feeling stuff and just merely utilitarian stuff. But overall, very little to complain. But it's just that, you know, as usual, I would say this thing, I think this dashboard could use with a bit more adventure in its color scheme. Certainly, I think this bit, this particular bit, would have been great if they had contrasted it with, say, maybe a lighter shade of grey or a beige finish. I think it will make this cabin look truly outstanding. So let me see what else. So here you have, this is a sunglass holder. Okay, this is cute. Okay, you've got a built-in compass here. The display is a bit 90s lah, but it's a nice touch. And so come, let me take, I have to take this from here. Okay, so here we have, this is the instrument cluster. A relative, the rev counter occupies a relatively small area in the cluster. You've got fuel gauge, temperature gauge. You've got this this is a screen, okay, LCD screen, and yeah. So press this button to cycle between the various multi-info displays. Right. Here we have it, guys. This is the Hyundai Santa Fe 2.4 Premium. Walk around. So far, I've not really driven the car. Bobby has driven it. He's given me some good feedback of the car. I'm looking forward to test drive this afterwards. So yeah, right now here we are in Gotong Jaya. So I think after this we will be adjourning for a Genting run. Okay, so stay tuned to those guys. Cheers.